As we become increasingly dependent on technology, we're starting to see artificial intelligence slowly take over the world. You could summon an image of anything you desire. A gorilla sitting in a hot tub, a duck wearing a party hat, a smiling strawberry. But these images aren't real. As advanced as it can be, it's created by a cold, calculated machine. And no matter how advanced, there's no emotion or human connection. The art tries to give you exactly what you please, but not always. And sometimes you might summon something rather disturbing. Twitter user Supercomposite was experimenting with a technique called negative prompt waits when they stumbled upon a horror that would haunt them forever. It all started with a simple prompt, Brando negative, requesting the opposite image of Marlon Brando. What appeared on the screen was a skyline logo with cryptic lettering. Out of curiosity, they decided to generate the opposite of this image using the lettering and skyline. Digita Pentix skyline logo negative. Guessing that this would generate them back to Marlon Brando, what spawned next would terrify them. An off-putting image of an older woman with dark, sunken eyes and red cheeks appeared on the screen, her face soaked with tears, as if she's been crying for eternity. They named this image Loab. She was almost self-named. One of the generated images of her appeared right next to the word Loab, looking almost as if she's introducing herself, greeting you for the first time with flowers. Loab always spawned in the same eerie location, a dark room with greenish-brownish walls. When I first saw her, I thought it was Ozzy Osbourne. No offense to Ozzy. They decided to keep typing in Loab to see what would come up next, and the results of her became increasingly violent and gory. She was being created easier than most celebrities, haunting every image cursed by her face. Loab was eventually spawned by images of her surrounded by dismembered, screaming children. Some images were so disturbing that Supercomposite decided to not show them. Loab was somehow linked to extremely unsettling and gruesome imagery in the AI's knowledge base. Even when they tried to distort what they typed in an attempt to remove Loab from the image, she continued to appear. It's almost as if she has a presence in a parallel universe, lurking. With each stroke of the keyboard, you bring her closer to reality, unsure of what terror she's gonna bring. The more you mention Loab, the more you feed it to the AI, and the more powerful Loab becomes. Do you believe that AI can create real evil? Is it possible that this entity could be a real-life monster? Many people believe in the existence of ghosts and demons. So those that do, this question is worth considering. The human brain is really good at determining if something is human. And when we feel that something isn't quite human, we know, causing us to feel extremely uncomfortable. This is known as the uncanny valley. Artificial intelligence tries, but could never perfect what an authentic human looks like. A woman made the face of an affectionate mother, then made the face as a greeting stranger. These two faces were morphed together, and although the result doesn't look too different, it gives off a feeling of unease. Studies have shown when something lacks human characteristics, we don't feel threatened by it. However, when that thing is slowly turned into something more like us, we start to feel scared during the process. Our instinct to define what is human becomes confused, and we feel fear. Isn't it interesting that even when something appears undeniably human, we could still detect if it's not? Take this website for example, thispersondoesnotexist.com. It generates fake people that look close to reality, but something feels very wrong. The human brain is fascinating at catching this. I just wish mine was better at making friends. Some say that AI cannot generate a soul or conscience. The result lacks morality and goodness that defines us as humans. Without these qualities, the result is a disturbing, soulless meat machine that can only mimic emotion. Its true nature is dark and thoughtless. This website was inspired by a subreddit called synthetic nightmares, where people create images such as the Mold Man. Once non-existent, legendary Tangerine spawned him into existence, munching on delicious mold in your attic. When you hear your house creak, don't be scared, it's just Mold Man, eating his moldy treats. And we can't forget Lady Spider, now in our universe. She gives you the warmth of a mother, but what's to come is twisted and evil, as she wraps her 6 legs around you and eats you like a Subway sandwich. Rootface is a woman you might see in a crowded space when you least expect her, but when you do, it's too late. Her roots reach out and intertwine you, sucking you into a vortex of branches. If you have triphobia, I apologize in advance. This is a photo simply titled Teeth. Seeing pictures of human teeth where they shouldn't belong make us extremely uncomfortable, such as on a bear, a dog, a baby. And this goes for anything human, really. Our legs, our expressions, our eyes. But people don't only generate weird photos of faces. They even go as far as generating photos of celebrities. User Cybermob typed in the prompt, Elon Musk eating spaghetti. It looks like he's about to stuff you with spaghetti until you explode. Like an evil grandma who just wants you to keep eating more and more until you become Elon's little spaghetti stuffed puppet. It's interesting that we could create any disturbing monster that we type into the prompt. Every time, the AI generates it in a way that it actually looks like it's in our world. Imagine a day when these entities somehow become reality. Now, of course, that sounds silly, but with how the world develops, we never know what will come. And we are promised that artificial intelligence will take over the human race. And the only ones at fault is us. The machine is fed vast amounts of data, thousands of images of people, objects, places. We're usually told to put something into the prompt that's rather specific so we can get exactly what we want. But what if you put something in simple, like the word party? I decided to try this. When I fed artificial intelligence the word party, it was like no party that I've ever seen. Unless it's a family reunion in Alabama. Everyone's faces looked like something out of a nightmare. I decided to do it again, and this time, everyone was wearing glasses. It was almost as if they were hiding their soullessness, like they were aware that I was seeing these disturbing faces. So it hides the dead giveaway that these are fake people, which are the eyes. I did it once more. Now, everyone became shadows. It was almost like it was onto me. I typed it in once more, and I almost shit my pants. Faces staring directly at me. I felt the feeling that the AI was saying, stop right now. So I closed the site and held in my pee for the night because I was too scared to go. When the prompt is so simple, the AI can take full control of what's to come. But what if you fed it a non-existent word? The AI has the power to decide what that word means. Guy Kelly decided to enter the prompt, Crungus, a made-up word with no meaning. Guy explained that he enjoyed coming up with unusual words. After Krungus was typed in, Guy fell asleep, as sometimes it takes a while for an image to be created. When he woke up the next morning, he was unsettled. The AI has created a demon named Krungus. Prior to this occurrence, no such monster named Krungus ever existed. Google shows that the term Krungus refers to dirt and fungus under extremely long, unkept fingernails. This is a reminder to wash your hands. However, when Krungus is typed into AI, it consistently generates the same monster. Some speculated that the name might be related to Krampus, a half-goat, half-demon that eats children at Christmas time. However, when the AI is fed the word Krampus, it generates a completely different creature. It seems that the AI, in a sense, has created Krungus. So why does artificial intelligence seem to have a desire to produce disturbing art? Should we be concerned about the potential harm if AI is capable of creating disturbing content without warning? And what would happen if we were face to face with an AI robot exhibiting these disturbing tendencies? This is an important question to consider as we continue to develop and interact with AI technology. It leads me to fear how much scarier it's gonna get. For example, if someone has a hatred for you, they could use AI to manipulate your appearance in a disturbing or inhumane way, to where it's indistinguishable from real-life photos. Imagine you wake up one day and see a photo of yourself taking a poop in the middle of Walmart. It was created by AI, but there's no way to tell. You make the local news and everyone calls you Poop Boy. No one wants to be Poop Boy. I was Poop Boy once. I don't like to talk about it. Of course, when it comes to things that people can generate you doing, this is the least disturbing. What if someone made you undressed or committing a crime? Humans will use this to blackmail, ruin lives, and much, much more. I feel like we're on the brink of a very dark time in regards to artificial intelligence, and there's no turning back. Even if you factor out the disturbing feature of how humans will interact with AI, the fact remains that AI is capable of producing disturbing art without even being told to. It is possible that some of this disturbing art is a byproduct of the algorithm and not intentional. However, it's still worth examining the potential consequences of AI's disturbing behavior. Who knows what the world holds for us moving forward? It seems that every day the news is filled with violence, corruption, and greed. It's enough to make anyone question the goodness of humanity. With humans having the capacity for evil, we have to consider the possibility that AI could also be inherently evil. After all, we are the ones that program these machines. If we're capable of evil, it stands to reason that our creations could be as well. Images like Loab seem like the tip and beginning of this deep, dark iceberg. If you with this video, you're gonna with these. Shop the merch and stream Ghost. Bye.